Hello dear students, today I'll be teaching you countable and uncountable nouns. So it's very important to distinguish between countable and uncountable nouns in English because the usage is different and in regards to both determiners and verbs. So basically most nouns are countable nouns. Okay, we can count them. They refer to people or things that you can count. So basically countable nouns are the nouns which we can count in numbers. You can like 1 2 3 4, we can count exactly. For example, doctor, spider, castle, park, egg, statue, umbrella, pen, pencil, etc. So basically we can count them in numbers. They can be plural or singular, like doctor, doctors, spider, spiders, castle, castles, park, parks, egg, eggs, statue, statues, umbrella, umbrellas, pen, pens, pencil, pencils, etc. So there are so many countable nouns. So basically I hope you understand that countable nouns are the nouns. As you know that nouns are the name of a place, person, thing or animals. So name, place, person, thing or animal, the names, the places, the persons, the things, those which are countable, those which we can count, are come to the category of countable nouns. Okay, like we can count doctors, how many doctors are there in a hospital, 2 4 6 8, so we can count them. Spiders, we can count spiders. Castle, we can count. Parks, like that there are 1 park, 2 park, 3 park, we can count. Egg is a countable, so that likewise statue, umbrellas, pen, pencil, we can easily count in numbers. Okay, now some nouns are uncountable. Basically these nouns are uncountable because they are the words or things you cannot count. They are basically uncountable, you cannot count them in numbers like 1 2 3, you cannot count them. So for example, electricity, milk, wood, coffee, rice, wind, powder, sugar, tea. So can you count electricity? 1 electricity, 2, 3, 4. No, we cannot count electricity. We cannot count milk one in numbers. Wood, yeah, or coffee, rice, wind, powder, sugar, tea. We cannot count all these. They are basically uncountable. And although they don't have a plural. Okay, like we cannot say electricities or milks. No, woods or coffees. No, not at all. So basically uncountable nouns are those which we cannot count. They are the places, person, things or animals. They are those things which we cannot count. Okay, they are uncountable basically. So countable are those which we can count in numbers, and uncountable are those which we cannot count in numbers. So there are some more examples of countable and uncountable nouns in a proper sentence. So countable noun. She has 3 dogs. So basically I have numbers. Like she has how many dogs? 3 dogs. 1 2 3, I can count. Okay. I own a houses. I own a house. So basically house is a thing which we can count. Okay. I would like 2 books please. So basically number of books 1 2 we can count. So they are countable nouns. How many friends do you have? So it's very simple, like you can count your friends. Somebody has 1 friend, 2 friend, so you can count it in numbers. And they have plural too, like dog, dogs, house, houses, book, books, friend, friends. So countable noun has singular and plural, so basically we can count it. Uncountable noun. He did not have much sugar left. So basically sugar is a thing which you cannot count at all. It is a noun but you cannot count. how much rice do you want? Basically, you cannot able to count rice. Okay, you can measure rice, you can measure sugar, but you cannot count it. He usually has a cup of tea, so tea is a thing you cannot count, obviously. So these are the measurements, you can measure them but you cannot count them. So count, these are also nouns like dog, house, books, friends, sugar, rice, tea. These all are nouns. Okay, all are nouns, but only it comes to the category of countable noun, and it comes to the category of uncountable nouns, because basically we can count these and we cannot count those. Okay, now I have a very interesting exercise for you. So I hope you'll understand up to now what are countable and uncountable nouns. So I hope you'll match it. So what you'll have to do this, match the following units of measurements in the first column with the countable and uncountable nouns in the second column. Okay, so you'll have to just match it off, this first column to the second one. So first let me read it, you'll have to guess it off, and after that I'll tell you the answers. So just think of it, a bag of what? Sugar, matches, bread, bananas, jam, or potato wafers. What's it? Okay, I hope you understand and the answer is there with you. So I'm going to tell, a bag of basically potato wafers. A bag of potato wafers. A bottle of, a bottle of jam. Okay, a bottle of jam. A kilo of, so basically the things which we can measure. Okay, we cannot count. So kilo, I've told you earlier. Sugar we can measure, we cannot count sugar. So a kilo of sugar. A box of matches. A box of matches. A bunch of what? A bunch of bananas. A bunch of bananas. A loaf of bread. So I hope you enjoyed doing this exercise, and I hope now uncountable and countable nouns are clear to you. It's very important to distinguish between them, because nouns are the basic parts of speech, and it's a very basic thing in grammar. So if you know noun, then only you'll able to know the other parts of a speech like verbs, adjectives, adverb. So basically it's very important to know what is noun. Okay, and countable and uncountable nouns are also very important part of nouns. So do practice countable and uncountable noun. I hope it is clear to you. Do this exercise again. I hope you have fun. Thank you.